Hi everyone, I'm Kelly, and in today's video we're going to be talking about when I picked wild blackberries and made homemade blackberry jam. So if you're not familiar, blackberries grow in all different types of places in the Seattle area, and they're actually considered a weed. You'll see them growing on the side of parking lots, the side of freeways, the side of roads, or just like on the edge of people's property. So they're pretty much everywhere in the area. We are out in West Seattle today on the hunt for some blackberries because they are starting, or it's becoming blackberry season. We've seen a few so far, but they're not ripe yet. But we're hoping maybe if we spot another group of bushes, maybe like by the water or something, those will have some ripe blackberries. Pull, and if it doesn't come off, just twist it a little bit.
Try one.
Try one?
See if they're tart.
Okay.
These aren't that big, so I think they're...
I don't think I'm blowing anything off. The first blackberry of the season? I don't think I had one yet.
For you.
Yeah, for me. You've had some. Cheers.
Not tart?
Kind of tart. You want to try? So you can see these ones are not ripe yet. These ones are getting there. But once they're like that dark color, I don't think you can see. Those are the ones that you want to get. This is in Manny peeing zone. So no thank you. Yes! Yes! Good man! Look at what we have so far. Need to wash all those.
Slap it. Annie.
Yay! Ideally, we would have picked enough blackberries to make some sort of like blackberry pie or crumble or crisp or something, but we didn't pick enough, so we decided that we were gonna make blackberry jam. Today's harvest. After washing the berries, we crush them with a spatula. We ended up with 1 pound and 3 ounces of crushed blackberries. We followed a recipe from YouTube that only called for sugar and blackberries, so I'll have that link in the description box below. We heated up the jars in the oven to sterilize them, then poured the blackberries and sugar in a pot and mixed it all together. Oh my god!
That's so much.
Once everything was mixed together, we turned the stove on high heat so that it would start boiling. And once it reached a boil, we turned the heat down and mixed again for about another 20 minutes while it was simmering. Oh yeah! This is maybe like 5 minutes of boiling. We also put the lids in hot water to sterilize them.
It's like the same.
Since we didn't have a funnel, we used our pour-over coffee dripper, which ended up working out pretty well. Then we put on the lid and let the jam cool, and we ended up with 1 jar of blackberry jam. Look at our first jar of jam. Blackberry jam. So once the jam was cool, we put it in the fridge overnight and then had it for breakfast the next morning. The blackberry jam ended up being a bit too thick here, but it was still good enough to spread on our toast this morning. So to fix this, Anthony heated up the jam in the microwave until it was warm enough to stir, mixed in some water until it was the right consistency, and then put it back in the fridge to set. And this blackberry jam lasted us over 2 months. I hope you enjoyed today's video of a fun little activity to do in the Seattle area. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It'll help it do well in the algorithm. Consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. I make a lot of videos about activities that we do in the Seattle area, Washington area, so I hope you enjoy those as well. Thank you again for sticking with me until the end, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.